I wanted to delve into Hazbin Hotel redesigns because there's been I guess a lot of controversy with Vizzy Pop's character design. And I mean it's alright. But I do agree that when it comes to characters and the contrast with their backgrounds, it's a little hard to see them. And there's just so much red. So I wanted to tone that down just a little bit. This is all for fun. It's it's whatever. So this is me making rough drafts because for the life of me, I cannot draw anything without drawing it really really rough for 5,000 times. Yeah, honestly, I low-key hate Charlie's new hair. It looks like doo-doo caca. I actually really loved her pilot hair. I was kind of mad that they got rid of it. I think I know why though, because of it would be a little hard to animate since it has a direction, and I guess from the side it would just be flat. I can kind of see why it was taken away, but I really liked the silhouette it gave her, so I mean, might as well just give it back. But honestly, I feel like they could have did a Mickey Mouse ear situation where no matter what angle you're looking at, it always has this silhouette. It's a bit cheap, but whatever. I guess I also wanted to add more goat features because people always are complaining Vizzy Pop's designs are so bad you can't even tell that she's supposed to be a goat, which I mean fair, but also at the same time I think it's intentional for Charlie at least to not be showing so many demonic features and to look all innocent and maybe more human compared to everyone else. But even so, she's still the princess of hell. We have to add this. So I did it in a really subtle way. I gave her more ram horns, and they curve in the back and you only see them where her ears should be, which I think is a lot better for her silhouette. I also tried, I don't know if it really looks like that a lot, but I tried to add the end of the long ponytail, try to make it look like the edge of a lamb or a goat tail. I don't think it's that obvious, but I also wanted to tone down the red because whenever Charlie's opening her hands out, they just disappear in the background. I can't see them. So I was planning on making it a bit more white, and I wanted to give her a tux vest, I believe it's what it's called, just to make it more fancy. I also made her shoes look like hooves, little hooves of a goat. Pretty proud of that one. Might have stolen that from somebody, but shh. My original idea, trust. Hi, so I actually got sick in between takes, so now my voice might sound a little bad, sorry for that, but I am determined to post this video before I die. My goal for Vaggie was to, I guess, not make her look so boring and basic. She just wears this generic blouse and a pencil tight skirt and thigh-high socks, and I'm girl, come on, we can spice that up. I wanted to include more moth aspects into her design, making her bow look like the antennas of a moth, and the fur around her neck to also look more like a moth. And her hair, I think in the original it was supposed to imply that her hair could spread out into wings and look like a moth because of the stripes at the bottom, but it's very faint, it's not obvious, it's kind of dookie caca. So I made her hair look like moth wings spread out instead. Here I finally figured out what I wanted to do for my final design, but I should have finally figured out color compositions because man, I could not figure out what I wanted. I wanted less red. That was my whole purpose of creating this character design, because she was one of the only characters that didn't have any red, and they just added red to her in her final design. But I don't know, whenever I did the pink, for some reason, Vaggie and Charlie just didn't look like they were together. I wanted to add red somewhere to tie them in somewhere, or maybe pull some whites or some lights from Charlie's design onto Vaggie so that they would have the same color. But no, just I was just tweaking. I was struggling with two things. One, making characters stick out from the background and not blending in. And two, there's a general I don't know what to call it. I like to call it The couple color rule. Basically, if two characters are constantly together, kissing, hugging each other, having their legs intertwined, not like that, it's kind of sus. One character's top cannot be the same tone as another character's top, and same thing with the body. So typically I like to invert the two, make one character have a dark top and a light bottom, one character have a light bottom and a dark top. But I was struggling really hard because Vaggy's hair is white, and I needed to pick something that was dark. And, I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm sort of happy with what I came out with. I don't know how to feel. It's alright. You know, a part of me wishes I didn't pick this design. I wish I had picked something just a tad bit more simple, but whatever. And now for the final one. Angel Dust. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't hate Angel Dust design. I actually think it's okay. Honestly, like I would keep it the same. It's peak. It's recognizable. It's not stupidly red. Like, it's good. So when I was going into this redesign, I had absolutely no idea how to improve it in any way. I saw other people's redesigns and they gave him like this fat like spider butt, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hated it. I don't know. I don't like the spider booty. So I was just so lost going into this design. I just genuinely had no clue what to do. And I was like, okay, what do I not like about this man's design? I don't like that his fluff tits aren't big. Yeah, that's something. I don't like how whenever he's, I don't know, he doesn't serve cunt. He's, I wanted to make, I wanted to make him, look like a girly pop. So that's basically my whole goal. Make him serve. So I gave him fatter fluff boobs. I made his ears-ish more look like the spider husks. And then I gave him this fluffy, neck back thing. It sort of looks a bit too much like Valentino, but whatever. But yeah. Honestly, this redesign isn't bad, but I don't know, because then we're going into coloring, right? And I'm like, oh, easy, right? I'll just put the tones all over the place. But oh, wait, he has black on his design. That's boring. Let's make it, a little lighter, right? More of this, dark brownish pink. But then I looked at the colors in the background, and I was like, oh, no, he's blending in way too much. Let's make the colors lighter. But if I made the colors lighter, they just blended it to his skin, or it looked weird. So I was like, what the heck? What do I do? I was genuinely tweaking. So I added gold onto the side of his designs to separate it, and it's not that bad. I rate this design a Valentino out of 10. Because it's bad. I don't really like it that much. It's kind of dookie caca. Thank you for spending your time watching this video. Honestly, a bit of a mess, especially since I've been gone 3 years. Who knows? I might be gone for another 3 years. But yeah, bye!